I wanted to ask you because this was kind of big news this week. You and I talked about it on the phone, but uh, Trump's idea to rebuild Gaza as like this casino place, like this nice.
Yeah.
Well, what's your thought process on that? Because I've seen probably 50% of people say, "Why are we putting money into this place?" The other 50% is, "Oh, that's a great idea." So where are we on the fence on this one?
Well, similar to Ukraine, I really don't care about that part of the world, but, I care more about fixing our country
All right,
first.
don't worry
But I
about everyone else.
understand why he did it. I mean, it's a smart thing to do because now you got buy-in from all the other countries over there that do have the money to do it. You've got Jordan, you've got Egypt, you've got the what's his name, BDM, the Arabs, right, with the billions of dollars, Dubai,
Hmm.
and all that stuff.
The
Now
UAE.
you've got a reason for them to put money into that area if they so choose. So I see what Trump is doing. He wants to turn it around and make it something that people want to put money into. And when you put money into it, you have a say, right? You get to
Right.
control the area a bit. And you have a common goal, which is to make money, to get paid back. It's not, oh, Israel and land and you must leave. It's more, okay, how do we make this work, people? And if you don't get on board, get out. So I think it's a great way of giving the people of that area an alternative to just tribal leadership with Hamas. Could be more of a controlled economy. And like anything else, give people work. People need to work. They need to have industry. They need to be functioning and contributing to their society, not just protesting all
My
day long.
my problem with that, not so much problem, but the odds of first off, you're not going to be able to do that in his 4 years. That's just a matter of fact. You're not going to be able to
Right.
build up all. So what happens when he gets out? Someone else comes in, say it's a Democrat. Let's just hypothetically say that. What are the odds of that getting finished? Like I feel like we'd put a lot of money into something that's just going to get reverted the next time a new president comes in.
Well, here's the thing. We may not have to put a lot of money into it anymore.
Oh, that's what you're saying because at that
Right.
point there'll be
Because now, they'll we, too many times we go in and we have to build things up again. Why is that our responsibility, right? Why is it the US? And I think, and this will tie into my one of my articles with JD Vance, the US, or at least under Trump, he's saying, we've had enough of this. That doesn't mean he isn't going to say, similar to over in that area, hey, yeah, sure, the US is interested. Let's put money in this area. Well, now you got buy-in because you got a major world player saying, instead of sending missiles and guns and whatnot over here to Israel, whatever, why don't we actually invest in these communities? Stop
right.
feeding into what these individuals want, which is constant strife and turmoil. That's what they want. Israel doesn't want it, but that's what they all seem to want. Just constantly picking fights over there because somebody else is funding those fights,
Mm-hmm.
right? All it's costing them is their people. And these tribes, they don't care about that. They act like they do, but they really don't. So Trump is putting a different spin on it. Let's turn it into a luxury place. And now you have buy-in. Because if he went to all these other countries and says, oh, we need to really build up Gaza. We really need to, build the schools back up and all this stuff. What's in it? They're not going to do that.
Right.
They already fund this area uh, indefinitely and don't really want to anymore. Jordan, Egypt, all those other areas. Now, all right, here's another spin. How about you put money into it, but now you got to get something out of it. Let's turn it into something that'll make money. Tourist location. They'll build it up, put an infrastructure in, right? And the US, it has been very good about doing that. Look at Japan, look at Tokyo. That place was, people remember bombs going off, right? The atomic bomb. Well, thanks to our money and others, we built those countries up again, right?
Nothing better
After
than
World War II.
bombing someone and then building up their place. That's the ultimate power play. Bombing and
Well,
then building it up for them.
Trump's now talking with Putin, right? And he's going to bring an end to this mess. And Zelensky's putting his 2 cents in, even though he wasn't invited to this portion of the talks. But you watch, we'll be putting money into Ukraine. The United States will be forced to put
Yeah, we
money
knew
in.
that was going to happen, though. We were going to be the ones that rebuild Ukraine.
But I'm not so sure in that case. Now, I wanted nothing to do with them in the first place, and I didn't really care about that war. I was watching Batya Ungar talking about it, and she's absolutely right. Right now, they're negotiating for three things. That is exactly what was on the table 2 years ago that started this war.
Right.
1 million dead men later, we're right back where they started. It was just a colossal
Waste of
money
time.
siphoning expenditure that's just wound up costing close to 1 million lives. It's disgusting. But here we are. And you know what? How much was the U.S. government prior to Trump involved in this and creating this mess? You know, maybe not me personally, not you personally, but maybe the U.S. owes it to that country and the people that died over this senseless war to put some money into it. However, up until now, before Doge got in there and exposed all the money that we have wasted over the years,
Which is
I'm a little bit more lenient.
Yeah,
I'm a little bit more lenient to say, all right, give them some money, but no more.